Hello students, today lecture I am going to discuss control statements in Python. Control statements the change execution from its normal sequence. When executions leaves a scope, all automatic objects that were created in that scope are destroyed. Python supports the following control statements, that is break statements, continue statements and pass statements. Let's discuss the one by one control statement for Python. First one is break statements. Break statements is a keyword in Python which is used to bring the program control out of the loop. The break statements breaks the loops one by one, that is in the case of nested loops. It breaks the inner loop first and then proceed to outer loops. In other words, we can say that break is used to abort the current execution of the program and the control goes to the next line after the loop. It is commonly used in the cases where we need to break the loop for a given condition. Let the syntax of break statement is loop statements then break. Example is break statement declare one variable str is equal to value assign double quote Python for I in str, I in string, then colon. This is used to for loop. Then if condition is used if I is exactly equal to single quote मध्ये काय दिले O, then colon, then काय होणार आहे condition break, then print of I, then program is completed. Output is display is pyth. Only 4 character is display. का करके I is exactly equal to O असताना आपण काय केलेलं आहे ब्रेक स्टेटमेंटचा यूज केलेला आहे. त्यामुळे कंडिशन काय झाली तुमची ब्रेक झाली आणि तुम्ही काय केला प्रोग्राम मधून बाहेर पडलात आणि आउटपुट काय डिस्प्ले झालं 4 कॅरेक्टर्स ओनली pyth. नेक्स्ट वन इज कंटिन्यू स्टेटमेंट. The continue statement in Python is used to bring the program control to the beginning of the loop. The continue statement skips the remaining lines of code inside the loop and start with the next iteration. It is mainly used for a particular condition inside the loop so that we can skip some specific code for a particular condition. The continue statement in Python is used to bring the program control to the beginning of the loop. The continue statement skips the remaining lines of code inside the loop and start with the next iteration. It is mainly used for a particular condition inside the loop so that we can skip some specific code for a particular condition. Let's see syntax of continue statement is loop statement, then continue, then the code to be skipped. Next example of continue statement is declare one variable I is equal to 0, then while loop is used while bracket I is less than 5 colon, then I is equal to I plus 1 increment, then if I exactly equal to 3 colon, then continue print of I output काय डिस्प्ले झालं while loop मध्ये काय दिली आपण कंडिशन I is less than 5 आणि कंटिन्यू काय केले if I is exactly equal to 3 असेल तर काय करायचं आपल्याला कंटिन्यू करायचं आणि आउटपुट काय करायचं आहे आउटपुट आपल्याला काय डिस्प्ले झालं 1 2 4 5. Last one is control statement is pass statement. The pass keyword is used to execute nothing. It means when we don't want to execute code, the pass can be used to execute empty. It is the same as the name refers to. It just makes the control to pass by without executing any code. If we want to bypass and code pass statement can be used. It is beneficial when a statement is required synthetically. We do not want to execute or execute it later. The difference between the comments and pass is that comments are entirely ignored by the Python interpreter, where the pass statement is not ignored. Suppose we have a loop and we do not want to execute or write this moment, but we will execute in the future. Here we can use the pass statement. We use pass statement to write empty loops. Pass is also used to empty control statement and function classes. Let's see example of pass statement for I in bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then colon. If I is exactly equal to 4, then pass statement is used. Print this is pass block, comma I. Print of I. Output is display is 1, 2, 3. Then this is a pass block 4 and output 4, 5. All numbers is displaying in output. This is the control statements in Python. This lecture I am discussing control statement in Python, that is break statement, continuous statement and pass statement.